Hi, Bodyballet Flow. What even is that? Okay, Bodyballet Flow. It's like a breathing, same kind of breath and flow you might feel in a yoga class. If you like that, you're going to love this. But based on ballet techniques for that strengthening, lengthening, working our bodies, our muscles, small muscles, big muscles, full body today. Going to go straight in because we don't have too long. This is a really nice, effective workout, the kind of thing I like to do in my day when I don't have very long, but I just want to feel like I've done something really good, really nice for my body and mind. We're going to start in a second position. As always, modify as we go along, modify as you need to, listen to your body. If balance is an issue, have a wall or a chair to hand that you can put your hand on. I'm going to give cues as we go along. If you'd like some music on, then put some music on in the background. I'm going to keep it nice and clear for you so you can hear me. Turning out, so press into the balls of your feet. Go wide. Heels want to be wider than shoulder width for your second position. Take the hands to the waist. Lift the pelvic floor. Draw the navel in. Let's just plie and stretch for a moment. Plie down. Now check in. Even if you've done this a million times before, are your knees over your middle toes if they're coming in? Push them out. If they don't go out, bring the toes in to meet them. And lift up. Plie down for 2. Push the floor away. As you push the floor away, feel the inside thighs engage. Down for 2. Breathing and up. Send your buttocks down so your lower back is long. It's not arched and pinching. Drawing our navel in, we're lifting the pelvic floor. Down for 2. Now release the arms. Here we go. Our first little flow. We're going to go down for 2. Press the knees open, lift the arms up. From here, bring the feet parallel. Let's take a big forward fold. Bend here. As you bend, lift the heels if that feels okay. Heels off the floor, and then heels go down as we stretch the backs of the legs, the lower back, send the hips really high. And we're going to keep the knees slightly soft to roll up. 2, 3, 4. Turn out at the top. Here we go again. A few times through, bending down. Keep the back up, shoulders over hips. Don't lean forwards. Feet parallel, forward fold. Send the hips high. Bending low as you can as you lift the heels, stretching into the legs and the hips. Send the heels down, send the hips high. For 2, rolling up. For 2, turn out. Plie. For 2, parallel, forward fold. For 2, bend low, heels lift. For 2, squeezing the legs in towards the upper arm bones, and then heels down, hips high, opening through the back body. For 2, lifting, rounding. For 2, through the vertebrae, turn out from the tops of the legs. 1 and 2, go low, forward fold, feet parallel. For 2, bend and lift the heels, squeeze your core muscles in, protect your lower back, and then heels down, hips high. For 2, rolling up. For 2, navel is in, protect your back here. 1 and 2, shoulders down, go low and parallel. For 2, bending down, come onto your toes, send the hips high. For 2, rolling up, twice more. 3, and exhale. Shoulders stay down, feet parallel, send the hips high, rise and bend the knees, hips low. For 2, and stretch. For 2, rolling it up. For 2, last time. 1 and 2, shoulders down, go low. For 2, work with your body, bend and lift the heels, easing into the legs, hips high, heels down, and then rolling up. For 2, take a breath at the top. Good, we're going into a little plie and chair plie here, so feet parallel and together. We're going to start by sitting back, weight in the heels, reach your arms forwards, draw your shoulders down. So watch you're not rounding or arching. Feel your spine long, from your tailbone to your crown. Hug these muscles all along your front body in. Hug them towards your back body. So we're here. Stretch the arms out. Keep the shoulders down. 1, 2. Lift up for 2. As you lift up, arms go overhead, and we're going to turn out to our first position. Full plie. If full plie is not available, you can stay here. Otherwise, lifting the heels. Don't relax at the bottom. So we're not here, we're here. Push the floor away. 1, 2, come back to parallel, navel in as we take chair pose. 1, 2, squeezing your buttocks, weight is in your heels. Come up for 2, turn the legs out. For 2, shoulders are down, we plie. 1, 2, come up. For 2, parallel. Here we go. 1, get a flow going. 2, send the hips way back, reach the fingers forwards. Come up. For 2 and turn out. Full plie, straight down for this one. Don't lean forwards for your full plie. Mixing techniques here. Up
for 2, parallel, lengthen and sit back, for 2, navel is in, lift up and turn out from the tops of the legs, squeeze your inside thighs inwards, we go down, for 2, and lift up, keep it going, we sit back, for 2, coming up and turn out, for 2, full plie, 1 and 2, push the floor away, breathe, navel in, sit back low, for 2, lifting up, shoulders down, turn out, for 2, full plie, shoulders over hips, imagine you're sliding down an invisible wall, last time, 1 and 2, lifting up, for 2, turn out, full plie, for 2, we've got one more in us, haven't we, up we come, sit back, 1, 2, squeezing low as you can, work your body at its optimum, for 2, breathe, full plie, for 2, lift up and breathe, good. Going into a little rotation here, working through the midline, stretch your right foot forwards, face your leg, so your arms are in second, you're going to twist towards your front leg, keep both legs straight, as you take that leg to the back, twist towards the other side, so we're moving, rotating from your waist, keep the navel in, 1, 2, so we're finding a range of movement here, coordination, really good as well, this kind of coordination, for your mental grounding and balance, 1 and 2, and change, keep the shoulders down to, if that is enough, stick with it, otherwise start to lift the leg, 1 and 2, hinging from the hips, lift for 2, both legs are straight, navel is in, so the higher you go, obviously the more you're going to work the body, the more challenging, up for 2, so as the leg comes to the front, shoulders are in line with your hips, as you go forwards, as your leg goes to the back, you can hinge forwards, but keep your supporting leg straight, don't let this leg underneath you bend, for 2, 1 and 2, and lift for 2. So working at your pace, guys. It can stay on the floor if you want to. That's great. Wherever you are, working with strong straight legs and a strong core. 1 and 2. Also increasing the range of movement here in the upper back, which tends to get a bit sticky and a bit tight. For 2. Watch we're not rounding. Shoulders are down the back. Feel open across the chest. Feel your pelvic floor lift the navel in. Twice more. 1 and 2. To the back. For 2. These are the kind of movements that look kind of smooth and easy, quite hard work. And back for 2. Good, other side. Breathe. Left leg is forward. Arms to second. Now from your navel, twist towards your front leg. Keep it on the floor to start with for everyone. Back for 2. Keep your chest lifted. 1 and 2. Good, both legs are straight. Really pulled up. So pull up through the thighs, the calves, the shins. Maybe start to take it just off the floor. Find your balance, up for 2, to the back for 2. If you're doing this and wobbling all over the place, do not worry. Push into the ball of your supporting foot. That will help ground you, but also engage your core. That's your stability. Takes a little bit of practice. For 2. And lift, open the chest for 2. Nice work. 1 and 2. And lift for 2. And 1. For 2. Keith's watching me, but he's watching my foot, so it's like he's watching a really slow tennis match. He's watching it go to one side, and he's watching it go to the other side. Couple more. 1 and 2. Allowing the body to hinge from the hips. If you're lifting the leg, keep the shoulders down. Core muscles engaged. Get a little bit of height. Lengthen through the legs. And back for 2. Last one. Up for 2. Nice work. Give the legs a shake. Okay, retiré and rise, working on the legs now, holding our posture nicely. So lift your pelvic floor, keep your lower ribs hugging down so we are contracted to our navel. Hands on the waist. We're going to peel our left leg up, the side, stretch it, lift from the inside thigh as high as you can without tilting. So body is straight. 1, 2, lower it. Heels touch, rise and lower. Long, strong lift up, straight legs, release. Other side, peel it up for 2, peel it down. For 2, lift your pelvic floor, lift through the legs and squeeze your inside thighs as you lengthen, resist as you lower for optimum workout here. 1, 2, lower down for 2, rise for 2 and release. Take the arms to a low V. 1, 2, lift from underneath, lower for 2 and a rise for 2. If you can, hold the arms in second for 2. Shoulders are down. 1, 2, and lower. Keep your rotation, your turn out. Navel in as you rise. Lift from the top of the head as you lower the heels. Release, resist. 1, 2, high as you can. Down, squeeze the thighs together. Rise and lower. Speed it up a bit. Retiré and a down. Rise, resist, and retiré and a down. I was off balance then. Rise, release, and up and down. So your legs are completely straight here. Your supporting legs really pulled up. Pull out of that hip. So as we lift our left leg here, lift your body out of the right hip. Feel your core muscles work. Find stability, find length, find space. Up and down. Breathe and rise and lower. Right onto your tippy toes. Up and down. Use your feet. Bend through the arches. Lower and a lift and down. Loads of meridians in our feet. This is really nice for stretching the feet, finding strength in the ankles as well. Up and down. Shoulders are down. Rise. Retiré down. Rise and lower. A couple more on each side. Retiré and down. Navel in. Lift. Resist. Last one. Up and down. Lift. Release. Nice work. Okay, we're going into a little challenging step here. So find your way with it. Go slowly. We're going to start in a little, like a curtsy. You've got the right foot in front, left foot at the back. And we're going to take our fingers to the floor and we're bending. So your right knee should be over your right middle toe. We're here. Left foot is just off the floor if you can. So we're going to bend down for 2. Now as you straighten, start to straighten both legs. Take your left leg behind. If this is too much with your hands on the floor, do it with your hands on a surface about waist height, okay? Now as you lift the leg, we're going to extend the right arm, lift that leg up, and if you can, up to the side, like a half moon if you like, doing like a penché, it has a side penché. And then we're doing the same thing again, down for 2, bend low, bend into that right leg, knee over middle toe, navel is in, and then open for 2. Or you're on a surface doing the same thing, down for 2, and open for 2. Keep going, down for 2. Navel is in, shoulders away from your ears, don't hunch. Down for 2, and take it back for 2. Stick with me. Down for 2, and open for 2. 4 more. 4. Breathe. Open. 3. Really working into the glutes and thighs here. And 2. Navel is in, and extend. Last 1, 2, and open. And release. Good. You'll feel that in your right hip and buttock. Other side. Breathe. Hands on your surface or come down low. So check every time you bend that your left knee is going over your middle toe here. It's not rolling in or out. Down for 2. Open for 2. And come down for 2. Watch that your shoulders are away from your ears for 2. And down for 2. And open for 2. And navel is in, offering more support. Open for 2. And plié, low as you can. Should be no knee discomfort here. Take it back a notch if you're getting any knee or back discomfort. And open. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale. Inhale up. Stick with the breath. For 4. And open. 3. And open. And last 2. Down we go. And open. And last 1. And open. Slowly come up. Take a breath. Nice. If you've got a mat, grab one. We're going to go down to the floor for a couple more exercises. Working on the upper body this time. Back body, in fact. Not just the upper body. Make sure I'm in shot. So, I'm going to start lying on our front. And I want you to put your elbows under your shoulders in like a baby cobra and your hands forward. And you're going to lower the body. Draw your navel in. Your feet are hip distance apart here. So you're going to push into the forearms to lift the upper, just the upper body. Neck in line with your spine. Should feel nice. Up. And then we're going to lower down and then just lift the legs. Don't let them turn out or in. Lift from the center of the backs of the legs. So from your hamstrings. Try not to allow your back muscles to fire up. So as you lift both legs, feel your buttocks work, your hamstrings, but don't allow your back muscles to fire up. I want to isolate back to the legs and your glutes. Keep the navel in, up and down, really mindful. Just the upper body, we're going to flow upper body up by pushing into the forearms and down. Keep the navel in, lengthen your legs away as you lift, keep the back muscles relaxed, up and down. Here we go, upper body up, navel stays in, shoulders down the back and lower, legs lift up and down, pushing into the forearms, neck in line with your spine, up and down. Keep the navel in, press your pubic bone down, back is relaxed as you lift the legs up. And if, like me, you're quite turned out, because you do lots of ballet, up and down, you really need to be mindful to keep the legs turned in. Think of lifting from the inside thigh and down. Lifting and lowering, back is relaxed, fire up the legs, navel in, lift, feel the glutes work and lower. Twice more, up and down, lift and lengthen and down. Big mindful movement here, up and down, lengthen and lift and down. Okay, we're going to do a couple more options. Take the hands under the shoulders to do a bigger back raise if you want to. Okay, so we're lifting up if you want to, if not stay on the forearms, and lower just the right leg, up and down, and again lifting all the way up and lowering. Keep the elbows in, left leg up and down, all the way up and lower, right leg lengthen and lifts and down, breathing, lift, keep the elbows in, working into the backs of the arms here guys, pubic bone presses down as left leg lifts up and down, lifting up, breathing and lowering, right leg up and down, lifting up and lowering. Nice, last one, up and down, legs and body together. So we're going back to our baby cobra now, pushing into the forearms, lifting the legs and the back together, lifting up for 2, lowering everything for 2, and again push into the forearms, pubic bone presses down, lengthen the legs, lift from the inside of the heel, the inside of the thigh, lower for 2, 4 more, up for 2, lengthen and breathe, down for 2, don't tense up the shoulders, shoulders down the back, up for 2, chest is open, lowering for 2, navel is in, last 2, up for 2 and down for 2, keep the pelvic floor engaged, 1 and 2, down for 2, really nice. Come up onto the hands and knees. We're going to work on our press ups now, but a slight variation. Keeping your hands under your shoulders, we're going to work triceps. So it's this as we go down and up, not this. Okay, so we're working backs of the arms as well as the shoulders. Spread your fingers, claw through your fingers, take pressure out of the wrists. Right, we're going to lift our left leg up at the back. It's straight, in a straight line. Notice my left heel's in line with my head. My navel is in, I'm not collapsing. We're going to press down one leg. 1, 2, and then peel heel to head. Squeeze the buttock, lift up and extend. We're going to repeat that. 8 on each side. Are we ready? Start with your right leg out. Shoulders down the back. Feel your body in one long plank. Here we go. We press down and up, head to heel, open and extend. And push down, elbows are in and lift and extend, navel in, push down and up and head to heel, extend. 4, 5, push up, extend, we've got this, and 4, find that length, extend, and 3, use your breath, don't let the head drop here, neck in line with spine, 2, and extend. Was that 2? 1. Do I need to do an extra one? Just in case, 1 extra, and now down and up, lift, lower, sit back, release the wrists a moment. We're really almost done. We've got 1 exercise after this one. Let's go on the left leg out. Remember, don't collapse, find integrity. Be mindful, feel strong, breathe, listen to your body. Here we go, down and up, lengthen and open, extend. Navel draws in, down and up, lift. Squeezing as you go back here, your buttock and your hamstring, down and up, lift. Nice work. 4, 5 and open. 4, navel is in and open. Keep the shoulders down the back. For 3, pushing into the top of that right foot for stability. 2, and open. Last 1, open. Good work. Last exercise, coming onto our backs, working on our core. Extend your right leg. Take your hands behind your head, elbows are open. Press the whole of your back into the mat here and breathe. Okay, we're going to lift up. Right leg comes in line with the left, it's straight as we crunch up. Foot 2, nice and simple, down. Foot 2, keep it going. Up, foot 2. So we're squeezing our navel down, so our back is in contact with the back the whole time. Up, foot 2, and down. Keep the elbows open, there's no pulling on the head. Up, foot 2. Lower, foot 2. Feel the pelvic floor squeezing in and up. Lower, foot 2. Feel your right leg extending away. Foot 2 as you lift. Lower, foot 2. Don't relax on the way down. Keep that contraction. Keep the navel in. Lower with control. Foot 2. Twice more. Up, foot 2, and down. Think chin and chest to ceiling. Up, foot 2, and down. Switch legs. Straight on the left. Up, foot 2, and down. Foot 2. And up, foot 2, and down, foot 2. So remember, as we work our core, it's so much more effective, and I can't emphasize this enough, to do mindful movements, a few of them, using the right muscles rather than hundreds of crunches or whatever badly, where we're just pumping, using our upper body, creating tension. Down, foot 2. Exhale up, breathe, be mindful. Notice where you're not working as well as where you're working. So your upper body should be pretty chilled here. Up, foot 2, all the work happening in our center. Between the lower ribs, up, foot 2, and the pelvic floor. Down, foot 2, 2 more. Up, foot 2, and down, foot 2, and up, foot 2, and down, foot 2. Good. Straighten the legs. Going to give you a few options here. We're going to start off with the more basic option and then build up. At any point, stop with the one you've got. You should have no back discomfort here. So flex your feet. Press your buttocks and the backs of the legs into the mat as we curl up. Foot 2, navel is in, pelvic floor lifted. Down, foot 2. That might be enough. Up, foot 2, and down, foot 2. Or if you want to, we're going to lift up everything, legs, arms up, foot 2. This is another option, bent, down, foot 2. So you can bring that to a bent position. 1, 2, down, foot 2. Or stick with this, up, foot 2, building strength, down, foot 2. Or single legs, it's a modified version, up, foot 2, down, foot 2, up, foot 2, and down. Both legs is obviously harder, up, foot 2. Pick your option. Down, foot 2. Hardest option is to come up with straight legs, foot 2, and down. We've got 4 more. 4, and lower. Whatever you're doing, do it with conviction. 3, and down. Exhale up, foot 2, and down. Last 1, up, foot 2. Everyone come up to seated, hands behind your legs. Lift the legs, shoulders down, chest is open. Squeeze your pelvic floor in and up, navel is in, and breathe. We're finishing on this. Stay here. Shoulders down. Good. Draw the navel in. Hands to the head. We're just doing 16. Here we go. Elbow to knee. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7. Embrace the tremble. 6, 5. Relax your face. Maybe smile. Lift the corners. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Do one of my stretch videos or do your own stretch or someone else's stretch video, but do stretch out. Let me know how you got on with this and have a lovely day. Mwah. Thanks, guys.